Good evening, welcome back to Silent Spy. Been very on and off. Busy seems overstating it, but I've taken a lot of weeks off, so I keep coming to this sort of unsure where I am, even more so than usual. I've got my notes though. Room number times Haggis price, gift knock. I think that's the thing that expired. Room number times Haggis price I've done. Can't remember exactly what it was, but like the checklisting in this is good. At least it's good if you're on Junior Detective, which I always am. Cool. Let's check the tasks. Try down more information about Mum's past. Vague. I've tracked down some. But
Did that.
Oh, all done.
Can't check that off yet.
Open the lockbox in Moira's safe, so I guess I need to go back to her. I keep expecting this to give me more info, and this actually offers me a hint, doesn't it? Which I don't want to do. Figure out how to use Mum's note in the Queen Mary book. Pretty
Check.
sure. God, I can't remember what that was. Done that.
Did
pretty
that.
Sure. Haven't done that.
Haven't done that.
Don't think I've...
Still have to
Done
do
that.
that.
Which cabin is that? Where was the vault? Can't remember what that was locked with. So obviously I've done
Did that.
that. Don't
Can't
think I've
check
done
that
that.
off yet.
Did I do this?
Check. Still have to do that.
Haven't done that. What were the instructions from Bridget's texts? Do I have them? Oh, maybe they'll be in my journal. Yes, cool. Look behind the words of Burns. Turn and walk to complete the drop. Behind the words of Burns. So my Scotland guide has something about Burns in it, doesn't it? Right? Or is it a different book? It's gonna be in Tarns. I love Babcock Codex as a name of an item in a game. Oh, that's the using the Queen Mary book was opening the fireplace. I remember that one. I enjoyed that one. Do I not have anything about Burns? I swear I've read something in this game about him somewhere. Maybe I've just imagined it because it's such a famous thing, but maybe it's not. Souvenirs feel like they're just for fun. I'm scared of spending my money on them. Although it's fairly easy to earn money with that little pie making game. Got clips to use and everything. That's just a book of time. I think this is gonna Burns me. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't think I've seen anything. Oh, the I think maybe it was the vault in the cabin. There was something that was 2 3x3 grids, wasn't it? And I think one of them was letters up to G. No, because I'd have thought of music the second I saw that. There must be a reason I decided not to go for it, right? Maybe not. Oh no, the bagpipes are still locked for a reason I can't remember. No words of Burns in there. Okay, so I don't have an obvious thing to do yet. Am I doing this? Like, that's my safe, isn't it? I've opened that, right? That was the... Oh, no, that was the room number, the Haggis times. For room number times Haggis price, I think is how I got into this. Can't remember what it got me, but it got me something. There's some words? Nope. Every time I come to this hole, I'm going to check if I can go other directions. I'm never going to be able to. Did everything where I could get to other floors? Seven is just my floor. Oh yeah, this takes me to the crazy underground bit, which I think I've investigated all of. For now, at least.
Found out the deal with that Alec fella.
Oh,
yeah?
cool.
Anything interesting?
No, he's harmless.
Harmless?
I think so. But if he's taking a shine to you, use it to your advantage.
What's with the Insta walls and the server
More
room?
questions. Hopefully this will
Those
send
are
me in the right
literal
direction.
Firewalls. They're a last chance to save the servers if something goes awry. You know, in case of fire, make wall.
How do I get into the glass storage case?
The storage lock-in mechanism is half broken, and I can't get it to open unless it's all the way fixed.
If you get it back online, can I give it a try?
Knock yourself out.
I mean, does that mean I can go and prod it now? Or is that
What
at
exactly
some point you
was
might
the
tell me a
colony
thing?
operation?
The idea was simple. Manufacture a disaster. In this case, it was the release of a virus designed not to kill, but to incapacitate. Pushing the city into a state of disaster. That's stage 1.
What's stage 2?
As far as we understood, if the Glasgow cell carried out the first stage, Revenant would take over.
Okay, what would they do next?
They'd send in support, put the city back on its feet, and in the days that follow, seize all positions of authority under the guise of emergency action. Drive the stake in the ground, so to speak, and never give back what was taken. Colony was a bit tongue-in-cheek, operations name-wise. It wasn't about shifting a population, it was about shifting power. It was about obedience.
So why is the colony operation starting again?
Still not sure. Here's the theory. Just like the good guys figured out Revenant existed,
You're talking to me, are
so
you?
did some bad
Going back to your
guys.
work?
And maybe they thought, what if we follow the old script? Will they show up and play their part? Which is pretty cute if you think about it. Almost like a seance to conjure a ghost.
It seems like Revenant was obsessed with getting the formula correct. Why?
The formula is important. Too deadly. Obviously a problem. Revenant will not show up unless you hit the sweet spot. They're interested in using this as a test drone, not in racking up civilian casualties. Too easy to fight off, then it's just a cold. You need to knock 3/4 of the city under a pile of blankets. Then you're home free.
What about children, the elderly, people who are already sick?
You know, I don't want to think about that. Back to the formula. If the operation is running again, there is most likely a lab working on an approximation of the virus. Getting everything in place for when the proper formula is available.
Once it is, how long would it take to be unleashed?
Depends on a lot of factors. Quicker than anyone would like. If anyone can find the original scientist, or the original formula, it's a matter of time.
If they find both?
They'll have it ready almost instantaneously.
That is a good point you've raised there, Marie. Sorry, I didn't notice it because I was paying so much attention to this fascinating chat. But, like, Alec is harmless is not really that interesting and not really that instructional either. Like, what have you found that's proved he's harmless? Is that, like, he's found him trying to start a fight and being shit at it? Because if you found nothing, that could just be a shady guy who's really good at covering his tracks, right? What's confirmed harmlessness?
Is it true that Revenant only allows others to act for them?
Let's hope so. If not, then we're terrible at our jobs. The truth is, we think they're us. Imagine what you could do with these resources if your aim went askew.
I still don't understand why Revenant would want to carry out an attack like this.
They do not care.
That does not make sense.
They don't. They are playing the long game.
What long game?
I would kill to find out.
I feel like I'm just asking the same question a lot here. They seem quite
What
similar.
does Revenant want?
The crazy thing is, what they want makes sense. Do not tell anyone I said that.
Not a popular opinion, I'm guessing.
That one rarely gets asked to the dance. What they want is to rewrite the rules of the world.
What do you mean?
Imagine if you got to rewrite the rules of society. Who gets what, who leads, who follows. I bet you'd make a lot of changes.
Right.
But as the lesson of every sci-fi movie where robots become self-aware states, in our flaws lie our perfections.
The only response to that. Bye.
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 So, has he unlocked a little puzzle box for me to try or
It's
not?
locked. It's locked.
No. I've probably tried using the clips on them already, haven't they?
It's locked.
Yeah, of course I fucking have. But I've got to try again. Oh, okay. Cool. I feel like I've been given a reason to go and talk to Alec. Now I know he's all harmless and that. So, I will bring him back due to popular demand. Oh yeah, this computer was fun. But also kind of awkward to find out where everything is and keep track. Probably already took a photo of this on my real phone, didn't I? Because I don't think we'd recognise these from any other code stuff, do we? Hold on, let me just look. Oh, my real life phone. Yeah, I took a photo of this already. How many passwords have I got? 3 blue ones, well, bluish green ones, and 3 red ones. And there are 6 things there, but then it's clearly telling me to read from there, which is an odd thing to indicate, because that's normally where you'd start reading by default. Maybe that's part of the code, but you know, it's a bit bigger. I think that is a start from there. And that's the server room with the literal firewalls. And that's some Linux shit. Nope, turn around.
I've been robbed!
What? What happened?
Someone broke into my room!
What was taken?
My money?
Did I take her money?
Just your money?
What kind of a question is that?
Well, money's... Sorry, just trying to see how I can help. I just saw a group of men in
Chaos.
suits headed toward your room. They look like spies or something.
What?
Oh. I mean, I've got rid of it, but I don't know why that's useful to me. Ah, Burns! So is it that newspaper behind me, then? Because the thing said... Look behind the words of Burns. Turn and walk to complete the drop. Interesting that I can't actually... Maybe if I use the clips to unscrew it. Because behind and that being active makes me think I want to take the plaque off. Because this isn't useful, I've already read this. Maybe it's... I have to like do some reading between the lines, clever shit. I mean, presumably this is a real poem. But there's nothing... Like, without a key, I'm not seeing anything way of getting information out of that. Why is it an interactable object? I can't shoot it. Well, I've tried the clips and the shooting, I'm not sure what else there is. I'll take a picture on my real life phone and on Nancy's phone. In case. Because those words are pretty clear. Which makes, does give the impression that they mean something. Good spot, Katie. It is weird that there's 3 screws and a nail. Actually, I think that might just be a... Is there a line across that and still a screw? It definitely looks different from the others. Whether it's because it's a nail or because it's a weird screw, I guess it's not really that important right now. It does look different, and I don't think it's just the lighting. What other items in this game even have that cog on them? Because I can't really walk directly from that poem anywhere. Let's go talk to our boy Alec.
Thank you for finding my suitcase.
I hope you don't mind. I took a peek inside to confirm it was yours. I gotta say, if you're so attached to your mom's jeans, why did you take them on an international flight?
Those are mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. You look
Jeans
nice
burn.
today, he said with a hopeful smile.
Let's just move on. There was a poem in my suitcase. It's missing.
What are you talking about?
There was nothing like that in there?
Not that I saw.
See you around.
Goodbye.
Can anyone remember where Moira's house was? I guess at this point I should just wander around and see where I'm allowed to go. Like... They're all locations, right? It's a game, I should go to all the locations. I mean, this feels like it's going to be relevant at some point. Oh, maybe this was the sort of quest I didn't do. It was giving an envelope to someone in Giftnook. But that's just going to be look at the pub, isn't it? Just check if I can look anywhere else. Ooh! Oh, is this the way I could have learned what the all the different foods were at the stall for that price-based puzzle, rather than using it on a vaguely remembered bit of knowledge combined with some trial and error? And it wasn't vaguely. I vaguely remembered some stuff. You guys in chat helped a bunch. Yeah. I mean, that's not very helpful. The Scottish breakfast is full traditional breakfast. Like, also, why is porridge with salt in the fry up section? Why does it say fry up there? Doesn't matter. Anyway, don't need that. Ooh, hello. It's a flathead. Do you reckon it'll work anyway? There's Scottishness going on in there. They're having too much fun, I'm out. Oh, okay, so that's the one Nancy doesn't bother undoing. That's what's special about it.
I need to slide a track of canisters out.
What? Hold on, let me use this on it. So all I can do is alternate between those. Oh, cool. I'm gonna look at this question mark. I feel like it's not that cheaty. Ah, okay, I can slide stuff. I need to get them all down to that position. Oh yeah, they were flathead the whole time. Good point, Casey. I don't know why I got excited. I was trying to, in real life, unscrew a toaster a couple of hours ago, and that was crosshead screws. Apart from a couple that didn't even seem to be screws and really confused me. So that's... It's not an excuse. My brain should know the difference between a toaster I tried to unscrew in real life 2 hours ago and a poem I'm trying to unscrew in a video game now, but that's my reasoning. That's how this happened in my brain. Not helping with this puzzle. So it seems like you need to flip from left to right. Like as in flip that one then that one, but that's clearly not allowed. Like because of physics. Then... Can I get rid of one once it's there? Also it's weird that it doesn't let me go any further. I feel like I'm just missing some critical point of this puzzle. I feel like I should be able to spin it more, you know? And not just in two directions. But right click does nothing. Doesn't matter where I click. Let's check the question mark. Click to rotate, click and drag to move. Is there something stopping me rotating that further? No. And I can't quite get that one onto the block. Oh, if I get that one twisted, I can get that one done. Which I think is good. I think I know what I'm doing now. No, I don't. Almost. Like it's something like this, isn't it? Like undo. How many do I need under to get that there? Everything apart from that. Okay, so I can have that one undone. No. The only way to get that last one done is to have all of those done. So I need to do that one before that one, I think is what I'm getting wrong here. Oh man. I'm now going backwards. So I've been there already, haven't I? So I need both of those two flat to be able to do that one. To do this one, I mean. So I guess I want a position where I've got that, that and that done. What am I doing? Anyone else like finding this frustrating because it's obvious? Is there some silly thing I'm missing? Think this is pretty good. This feels like progress. I'm building from the back end. So the critical thing is that I have to be on this disc to rotate them. Like I can't rotate them from anywhere, which means yeah, you ultimately have to go left to right, but while being able to reach the disc with it. I think I'm most of the way there now though, because I think I'm now reducing to a pretty solved problem. Off you fuck.
Ha! Got it. I need to complete this myself to see what Bridget was up to.
Fill a blue bag with the following payment of, wow, 35. I mean, I guess that's pence. No, it's probably pounds, isn't it? Just, it's weird to have it after. Place the bag inside the trash bin next to this bench. Exit the area and return later. The equipment will wait for me in the trash bin. Right, so I've got enough money. It's a lot of my money, but it's fine. I'll earn more. No longer scared about money. I need a blue bag. Oh, hello. That's kind of a blue bag, but I think that is the thing. Maybe there is another souvenir that is blue bags. Yeah, I think sometimes the puzzle mechanics in this are deliberately unclear because working out the puzzle is the puzzle. And then I'm not great at articulating it as I figure it out, because you know it's an extra level of translation, because it's hard enough for me to figure them out, just to translate from like the screen into my brain. If I then try and translate into words as well, that might break my flow. Maybe it's actually a really good way of rubber ducking the problem and actually being better at it, but I think it's just doesn't suit my natural flow. But really, I've been doing this for years, like not like constantly. I'm not a real streamer, but I've been doing it for long enough that maybe I should be thinking about this, because I know it's a thing I keep doing with puzzles and explaining poorly, and I keep meaning to do it better, and then it comes to it and I get all excited by a puzzle I'm in. Ah, if I spend that, I'd have £35 left. I hope you like watching me make pies.
This should work for the dead drop.
Oh, gonna be another bad guy mission for me to ignore. Hilarious tales. Who's B? Ah, you again. Do you reckon I have to get rid of her to do my dead drop? Right, am I as good at this as I used to be? White lines, blue sprinkles, lid, orange shit, there.
Got it.
Service! Yellow shit, lid, there. Blue
How is there
sprinkles.
such a thing as a wrong cookie?
Nah.
Got it.
Purpleness. And the lid. Oh, I think I did the cut and the sprinkles in the wrong order, didn't I? Do I never text you promises of hilarious tales, Marie? Surely I must do sometime. No, I guess I just save my hilarious tales till I see
Not
you,
bad,
rather
if I
than
do
trailing
say so
them.
myself.
Oh, does the order of red shit and blue shit matter? I think I fucked that one.
Not quite right.
There's no point resetting though, right? You just go again.
Done.
You see, I was just thinking like this minigame is surprisingly fun. I was thinking about what other wrap you could put around it to sort of, you know, make it a good game in itself with just this bit. And then I remember that I've just invented Cook Serve Delicious, which has already been invented at least 3 times. So
All right.
never mind. Maybe I should just stream Cook Serve Delicious one day. The cooking bits are the best bits anyway of these games, right? Everyone loves to watch me flail at cooking.
Done.
Ah, I'm gonna get it to 100. May as well hit 3 digits, eh? I also am interested in the IKEA trip that Giselle's been on. Especially if you got food at the end.
Got it. Done.
Right, I said I'd stop at 100. Oh, it's just atmosphere because I'm outside.
Dead drop, drop dead. I'll give it some time and see what happens next.
Cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. You've just claimed that pans for a new induction hob is not exciting, Giselle. Induction hobs are, like, probably the most exciting type of hob. So, I'm not sure what you're trying to pull there. Presumably the induction hob is already a thing that exists in your house that you didn't buy. But now you have a house with an induction hob. And buying new pans is pretty cool anyway. You just, you know, we keep talking, one day we'll treat ourselves to some new pans. I think Marie's been dropping hints and I might get some new pans for her birthday, but I'm still unsure despite her assurances that it's a legit birthday gift. What am I doing in this game? Because I've done that, but it's a wait and see thing. God, where would I even find that shit? I think I'm going to do more exploring. Going to Giftnook worked very well for me. Where else is there to go? And the layout is quite awkward. So I've got, that's Bearsden all the way down there. Giftnock and Loch Lomond. Okay, so there's only like 3 locations. And I hear there's a... Oh yeah, you're back, aren't you? Everything's fine.
Hello.
What's the story with the cabin you sent me to?
The cabin is one of many. Cathedral had it fitted with tech for Kate and me once Colony started to heat up. No one but Kate and I knew of the location. Do not give that information out to anyone.
What if they're really harmless?
What happened when you were gone?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Maybe it's personal. Did you ever stop to think about that?
Like Nancy Drew stops asking questions because they're personal.
How was my mom involved with the colony operation?
Your mum stopped it.
How?
Not much is known, really. The operation needed 3 things. Someone to develop the biological agent, someone to make it in quantity, and someone to distribute it in a way that would affect the entire city. Your mum broke that chain. I don't know how.
Do you have anything that will help me understand what my mom was doing here and why she was involved in tracking such a dangerous group?
At first it was a police matter, but your mother was studying them for Cathedral. She had a crazy theory.
Which was...
Here.
Ooh, crazy theory book. Yes, please. Patterns.
I don't really understand what this all means.
Someone was using Glasgow as their laboratory. Each experiment was getting bigger, scarier. When we were done with our research, we were staring Revenant dead in the eye. We didn't know it until we were dragged into the central office for an emergency briefing, of course. That was fun. But we did know we were looking at something terrifying.
My mom had a song she always
Music's going to be
played.
pretty important for
Do
a
you know
puzzle
anything
somewhere.
about it?
She loved that song. It may just be sentimental, but I don't know. Doubt it.
What's the story with your record player?
Go on, take a look. I'm a novice turntablist.
You, DJ?
Once in a while. Mainly just party nights
On
and
one
a pub
deck.
down the way.
It's going to be classic
I've been
indie
branching out into
DJing,
deep
right?
house lately.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, that's surprising.
I know you think you're going to stay the same age forever, but you won't. There is
nice.
this better. Oh, that belongs to the sweet young man who brings my meals. He's such a dear, even helping me dig my own grave in the back garden.
All right, I get it.
Have a seat, dearie. I'll tell you about how things used to cost less. And then I'll say something racist, and you won't even know what to do about it because I'm old and it just seems like a lost cause at this point.
Enough. I'm sorry.
was a very good
It's
old person
completely
impression.
expected hobby.
I enjoyed it very much. I really want to hear Deep House Nights where she has to take one record off and put another one on really quickly and hope she's beat matched it correctly. Or maybe the pub's got one turntable already, so when she's DJing she brings hers along, so you've got the proper pair.
Why are people after you right now?
The colony operation is restarted and they're looking to pick up where they left off. Nancy, your mother's death wasn't an accident.
I know. That's what the message that led me here said.
I know it wasn't an accident. Your father knows it wasn't an accident. The only other people who know are the people who killed her. That's who sent you the message.
We're thinking she might be shady. The fact that she got sort of abducted and taken away and was like, "No, that's cool, don't want to talk about it, I'm back now," seems odd, but maybe just so odd it's not even suspicious.
Why was I brought to Glasgow?
Once again,
They think
repeating
you
my
might
questions.
be the key to the secrets Kate left behind.
I'm not.
You could be. Kate would never give you information that would put you in danger, but the more you love someone, the more you show your secrets, whether you mean to or not. That's why the family of a spy is never safe, as your father was fond of pointing out.
That's
Who
the
is
name of the
silent
movie.
Spy.
What?
The message I got mentioned a silent spy.
Ah, it's gallows humour. It's a take on an old book.
Meaning...
The only silent spy is a dead spy.
How did you and my mom know each other?
We were both in the same J-school program. She was a better journalist than I was, and I hated her for it. A fact I made plainly clear. After graduation, I was happy I'd never have to see that smug face of hers ever again. Until, of course, in true Kate style, she called out of the blue to say she'd set me up with a job at the paper she'd been working at. I don't know if she mistook my hatred for healthy competition, or what it was all about. Your mother had this infuriating habit of expecting the best out of people. She confused me into being nice to her. I dare say I miss her almost as much as you must.
So you are a spy, and my mother, was she?
She was.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I thought that was obvious
I
from all
made a
the other.
promise to Kate that if
setup.
anything happened to her, you would never, ever be dragged into this mess.
What made you change your mind?
You dragged yourself in. From here on out, it's survival.
My father told me not to trust you. Something's not adding up here.
I'm not sorry that I lied. I'm sorry that I have to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I can see that.
Your mother came back to Scotland because I begged her to. She told me for months that Cathedral was like her family, but you and Carson were her family. She had a responsibility to you. She had made a promise to your father, and she meant it. But I begged. I told her I believed she was the only one who could help me stop the attack. That wasn't the lie.
What was?
I promised her she'd have round-the-clock MI5 protection from wheels down to meeting you at baggage claim back home. She trusted me.
There was no one watching her, was there?
No. As surely as she saved untold lives, I took hers with that lie. I took her from you with that lie. Please forgive me. Better yet, don't forgive me. Get angry and leave and go home.
I mean, do I do the rest of the conversation?
Nancy.
Have I already asked that question, or did I ask how did you meet? And this is then how did you become... No, because the answer she gave me included becoming friends, but I don't need to go through that again.
Did my mom live out here after I was born?
Not quite. She'd come out here for months at a time with you and your father. Back then, we were still writing together. You weren't in school yet, so you were good to go anywhere. And Carson used to like it here. Those were good times.
Do you know anything about my Cathedral contact, Ewan?
Not a thing. I lost the keys to Cathedral long ago. In my experience, Cathedral means well, but don't trust recklessly.
Everyone keeps telling me to leave. I can't do that.
You still don't get it. This isn't dangerous to just you. You just made your entire life a target.
Ned's getting
Your
kidnapped!
father, your friends, anyone who knows you.
Does that include you?
Oh, don't factor me in. I bought my ticket years back.
I can't resist. There's a thing to click. I'm going to click it, even though I'm pretty sure it's a conversation tree we've already been down.
How did you become friends with my mom?
Oh
We
no,
worked
it's fine.
together
It
at
was
the
worth it.
Standard. She did features, I did news. She was a good friend.
So the two of you worked together back when you were a reporter?
Still am. Well, a blogger, so hard to say.
Cool, totally worth it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Just gonna look through your shirt. You understand. The nosy motherfucker. This isn't a surprise to you. Why can I look at this? Is this like a potential hiding place? Let's look at the Deep House collection. So at some point am I going to find a record somewhere? There are different ones? There are different ones. Don't mind me. They're two different... Oh, is that a mixing thing, isn't it? Oh, okay. So the DJ makes more sense now. I think there's only 2 records. And I reckon there's probably another one to find and bring here. That's me. It's a pot that says 185 on it. I'm pretty sure I'd have used that, right? toaster, washing machine, just all good stuff. Hello. Don't mind me. Okay, so these are music things, but I can't even click them, so maybe I have to play the bagpipes out of them. Maybe? Hold on, where's my boys? Yeah! Okay, so that's not happening anytime soon.
That's done.
I shouldn't be ticking stuff, I should leave this, because it might be several weeks until I next play. I'm going to stop ticking things. Let's go in the vault in the cabin, so I don't need to go back to the cabin. Right there. Taking the long way to the front door. So that was Bearsden, wasn't it? Oh?
Are you really going to go?
Have a seat.
No, Dad told me you're leaving. Why?
Nancy, it's not like that.
Are you coming back?
I know you heard some stuff between me and your dad, but you've got the wrong idea, kiddo.
Then what's the right idea?
You'll understand when you're older.
Why is that always all you say?
Trust me, if I could tell you everything, I would. But for now, I just can't. Now, come and sit. Let's practice.
I'm sorry. I just can't.
Oh, I wanted the rhythm action minigame. Boo! So I guess Loch Lomond must be where that cabin was. So no, that goes up to J, which you could just about make a case for the H and the J being the little G and the little A, the little G and A from the Bagpipe Codex. But yeah, I don't think I've got a lead on what would do this. Did I log into this computer? I think I'm still missing a password for that, aren't I? Oh, yeah. I need a colour copy of the Jabberwock. So again, I can't think whether that would show up. If you use that telly. There's something wrong with the bagpipes, I'm just not allowed to pick them up. Maybe they need clipping? That sounds like a more positive hum. Randomised noises, I'm gonna say. None of which involve me picking up the bagpipes properly. I think I've been over here, haven't I? Yes, I've done that. Where would I find those passwords? How would I get in that vault? I feel like that's going to be the next most important thing, isn't it? Where on earth?
Haven't done that.
I'm just checking. I haven't actually done that and forgotten. This feels like an important thing. The poem. Have I even got mention of it in any of my books? It's about places and shit, isn't it? And I've still got no idea what this is for, nor the other picture I found on the spy computer in the ground floor of in the underground layer of the hotel. There's the firewalls, which presumably have some use. I don't think I found anything else useful in there, did I? I think I poked around and had a nice time. Ooh. That's a lie. Wait, does this mean he's actually German? Oh, I have done fucking around down here. I don't think I've got a reason to prod the lockers, because I've already done a thing with prodding the lockers.
Where were you? I wasn't sure if you had a party or if you got murdered. Either way, it would have been nice to be invited.
I went to spend a little
Wait,
time
whoa,
at
whoa,
the
whoa,
cabin.
whoa!
Who just goes
One
to a
rule
cabin
about the
by
cabin,
themselves?
Nancy.
Shut up! Did you bring Alec?
You know Alec?
I know he's not into me, but now I see why.
Alec did not come with me. And how do you know about him anyway?
I'm not here to judge.
Well, there's nothing to judge.
Let me check the docket. May I refer you to the case of Tree versus Nancy and Alec? Tree alleges Kiss.
Ugh, enough!
Oh, fine, I believe you. I'm just jealous. ING.
Let's go
Have
with the
you
subtle
ever
one
heard
first,
of
then the
Revenant?
accusation.
Are you a spy or something?
No, just something I overheard.
Oh, yeah. I guess a spy wouldn't just ask a stranger that. Well, not a good spy. Revenant's supposed to be this terrorist organization, but they tapped out 10 years ago. Now it's just the psychos that talk about him. Keeps their psychotic minds busy, which is either very good or very bad.
What are you really up to? You've been tracking me since I arrived. I bet your name isn't even really Bridget.
No, your name isn't Bridget.
Who are
That's a
you
pretty
really?
good comeback.
Why were you asking me so many questions?
Ah, thank you. I am so sick of that accent. And I am so sick of you. Go home, Nancy Drew. Otherwise, you will die.
Cool threat. I'm gonna save my game before I die.
Zoe Wolf. Is that Bridget's real name?
Sleuthing spy gear. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, I agree that was a fake bad accent, but it wasn't really any worse than any of the others, was it? So interesting. I just wonder if any of this information is actually useful. Find a way to fix the glasses from the dead drop. I guess they're broken then. I know what fixes stuff. I'm gonna get a clip on that. That's weird. If I wasn't on Junior and I didn't have a thing telling me find a way to fix the glasses, I would not know there was anything wrong with the glasses. That's like, do I use them on something I want to look at? I think I'm going to take them to the spy basement. No, I'm going to look at some deep fried stuff with them. It doesn't work.
Wow, so good.
Whoops, accidentally bought some food. Oh well, we've all been there. I'm on holiday. To the spy basement.
Hi.
Is Moira really former Cathedral?
That's true.
And she's retired?
Retired, fired. Guess one's easier to say than the other.
Is it strange that Bridget would get these glasses from a dead drop?
Whoa! Yes.
What are they?
Augmented reality glasses. But these... This is a custom job. I wonder if it has solitaire.
This guy was one dialogue
That's a
chase away
shame.
from being my
Just the
hero.
basics.
Can you examine these and see what they're for?
Might take a bit. I'll let you know when they're done. You might want to ease up on the stealing.
I'll give them back. I'm just
Hey, I
investigating.
spent 35 quid.
Sure. Avoid investigating any big ticket items during your visit. I really hate the embassy people.
But yeah, if he'd just been looking for Minesweeper on those glasses, I would have had no choice but to declare him my hero.
See you around.
Bye.
So it's another... Is it actually kill time to do it, or is it trigger a plot beat to do it?
It's locked.
Is it just walk out the room and come
It's
back?
locked.
Do I have a like time travel alarm clock in this game? I don't remember if I do. Worth a shot. So I'm just kind of semi-aimlessly poking around in case I get some kind of just idea strikes me. Was there anything interesting in the server? What did we find? There was some stuff to prod, wasn't there? Oh yeah, there was this, which I didn't have a reason to fuck with, so I won't. There's some tarn-based stuff. I can't remember what the one tartan puzzle I had. Was that in a server room? Or have I not really used these yet? Because these seem relevant. Like, because we've got names to go with all of these, haven't we? So I guess, like... that means bird. That one means whichever one that is. A lot of quite similarly coloured ones, aren't there? Is that Murray? Like, does the sort of encoding of a colour pattern for each one then lead to a match somewhere else where we see this tartan and it tells us which name to type in? Or even you decode it to get a letter or two out of each one? There are 10 of these. Oh, they're not even tied by position, like, it's colour and position, so like, you know, I thought, because like, that one's red, off, but actually they've got multiple options, because that one could be off, or it could be at least two different colours, which I think means every colour's in the mix, potentially. Also, I've no idea what they're for. But that is a thing I'd forgotten existed, so I'm glad I poked around. Because it means, like, yep, there's a whole bunch of server fuckery. That was the one I had to recreate, but that was... Oh, that was for hacking her phone when I ziplined into the room, isn't it? So totally separate. Right. This has been fun. I keep forgetting how much I enjoy this game. You know, take a couple of weeks off and I get intimidated. But actually it's fine. It flows pretty well. I get a normal amount of lost and stuck. So, yeah, I'm not sure when my next session is because it's my birthday next Monday, and might be like going out on date night or something. And then for the next 2, possibly 3 Mondays after that, there's the men's Euros matches on, and I quite like watching lots of football when there's a major tournament on. So might be a while. But I hope you'll all remember everything about this game and remind me when I get lost whenever I come back. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good night.